My name is Tian Heinle, and my peer Storm Alicie and I have partnered with SupportED for the past 2 semesters. We are presenting today on our experiences behavioral mentoring with a collaborative community truancy prevention and diversion program. SupportED is a diversion program located in Lawrence, Kansas, serving youth ages 5 to 15 that functions through the Center for Supportive Communities. Through our participation as behavioral mentors, we have actively worked with the organization to support their mission of using behavioral science to create equal opportunities and meaningful change for children, families, and communities. The program was founded by Dr. Kelsey Dockman and Madison Graham. Two other individuals we've worked with closely are Kate Holman, the truancy officer and case manager, and Vanessa Boyd, our volunteer coordinator. Their support, guidance, and care has been integral to our success. SupportED relies on volunteers to work individually with youth, their families, and schools. This is where Storm and I come into action. We work with our youth for a minimum of 8 weeks, giving us the time and opportunity to build professional, strong, positive, and trusting relationships with everyone involved in the youth's life, as well as the youth. The first contact is at the signing meeting, and then we will have weekly meetings until a youth has 3 consecutive weeks of no unexcused absences, and then we will begin to fade the program. On their 7th consecutive week of no unexcused absences, the youth will graduate. We stay beside our youth through every life event, court hearing, and change. Our close and direct work allows us to gain an enriched perspective on the youth. We facilitate meetings lasting an hour and a half with all the youth on our caseload. During this time, we conduct mental health checks, implement the reward system, teach pro-social skills, counteract missed educational instruction, and extend a listening and caring ear. We help with problem solving all the time. We've tackled topics like anxiety, bullying, routine building, grief, and coping skills. We help with everything that the youth entrusts us, either directly or through collaboration and advocacy. We monitor attendance, grades, and behavior and have close and consistent contact. We maintain weekly communications and documentation, consisting of school records, proof of contact, and other information surrounding the youth and the meeting. We also have a weekly check-in with our truancy officer, and there's never a week where we do not check in with SupportED. We strive to keep the doors and flow of communication open and effective. Storm and I strongly believe that collaboration with our community partners is critical to the success of us as well as our program. We value their voices and perspectives as they play an essential role in identifying, addressing, and coordinating needs of our youth and families. SupportED emphasizes that truancy is not solely the responsibility of the student or their family, but rather takes a village. That's why we engage the entire community. We work together to bridge communication gaps, identify needs, and implement effective interventions that support our youth and their families. Together, we work to create a path towards success. SupportED believes not in changing a person, but in changing their behavior. Throughout this experience, we've seen how huge a role the environment and circumstances can play in behavior and outcomes. Storm has said that the topic of truancy is one that is misunderstood, and that the basis of our mission is focused around the principle that youth miss school not because they don't want to go, but because of an exterior variable. Our role is to figure out what that variable is and how to help them. Every youth is unique and needs to be treated as such. We've learned how the entire community can help in improving youth outcomes and how we as individuals can directly impact our community. We've learned valuable lessons understanding the importance of collaboration, advocacy, and communication. Throughout the past school year, Storm and I have been able to work with 5 youth each. Storm has had 2 successful graduates, and I have had 1. We continue our work and are optimistic for more success. There's so many victories to celebrate along the way to graduation. We teach our youth skills that they can use far beyond our program and intervened on poor attendance trends to instill a love of learning and respect in education. Early intervention is key, and we've been able to be a part of that and see the effects. My youth has maintained perfect attendance since her graduation, going from over 350 missed hours to 0. As the pilot group of the SupportED program, we've worked to honor and uphold the legacy of the original KU program and establish positive relationships to help the newly formed and rebranded SupportED organization establish themselves as a tried, trusted, and respected program. Being among the first mentors of the program, we've had the unique opportunity to set the tone and culture for future mentors. We've made our impact on individuals, our organization, and our community, and it's incredibly important to see also how our program has impacted us. We've learned the importance of compassion and empathy. We've both faced face tough cases of youth who are experiencing housing and food insecurities, facing mental health challenges, are being bullied, have court involvement, are struggling with their academics, and many other situations. It's incredibly humbling and rewarding to work with our program and see how we can impact youth in a positive manner. Volunteering has changed our lives. Knowing we've changed students and their families is an unexplainable feeling until you experience it yourself.